Welcome back. We're actually going to start the real adventure now. I've made a decision to start on my shaman, and I guess it kind of makes sense. My channel branding is kind of called Fearless Hero, and my shaman is named Fearless Hero, so I guess it wouldn't make sense to start anywhere else. One of the things I've really missed about Alliance is the quality of life for skinning. Nothing really compares to being a skinner in Dunmoreau and just walking down and checking the Wendigo den and getting a bunch of leather that way. Professions tend to be my inefficiency trap when it comes to leveling. I will definitely dive for the other side of the map if I see ore, if I see something to skin, but I kind of like the self-sufficiency of trying to do it myself. As you can see, I'm not too great at being careful when it comes to gathering. It would be really embarrassing to die at level 7 because I got greedy with skinning. You know, I really appreciate the work that everyone puts into questing guides. Without this questing guide, it would never occur to me to just kill these crabs over here instead of by the quest giver. Last time I played Shaman, I mentioned that the crabs by the quest giver are usually super farmed out, but it's not as bad over here. So I'm using Joanna's guide because my husband told me that he bought it years ago, and so that's the one he advised me to use. I've usually been pretty anti-questing guide because I kind of like to go it at my own pace, but I can't argue with the efficiency here. There is a balance between professions and leveling, and I think going leatherworking or blacksmithing in particular, you know, I don't think it's really worth it unless you can keep up with it by level. So I'm going to do the best I can to do that. I do know how leveling trade skills is like in Classic, so I'm sure I will fall behind at some point. But for now, we are creating upgrades and we are going to be in good shape.
May your blade.
I'm not really great at using first aid out of combat on a class that can heal. On my paladin, I only use first aid when I bubbled, so I guess I'll find the equivalent of that on my shaman soon, I hope. Okay, is it bad that even though that chest just got looted, that I still want to see it, what's inside? I know it's gonna be nothing good, but I still want to know. That's bad, right? Yep, bad idea. I'm greedy, I'm greedy. Okay, time to see if I have any actual multi-pulling skill. I am very uncomfortable with this respawn rate. Okay, maybe it's not worth it. But... okay, I think I gotta know. I gotta know. What if there's something I need in there? Am I clear? Is it time for the moment of truth? Alright, so what I'm doing right here, hugging this wall and trying to avoid that mob, don't do that. Because you really need to plan your escape routes if needed, and, you know, that mob could bite me, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, this treasure chest is marginally more useful than the last one. I'll take it. Because the mobs in this zone are pretty spread out, you won't really find yourself getting into trouble too much. They're humanoid mobs, which make them great for farming linen, and you just have to watch out because they run away. So if the mobs in this area were more tightly packed, you know, you just have to make sure that you pull them back and that you're careful. And it's always worth, you know, knowing the difference when you click on the names of mobs, which ones are the ones that will come melee you, and which ones are the ones that will continue to attack you at range. But other than that, this quest is really simple. You just have to destroy the 3 battle plans, and I mean, the respawn rate's pretty fair here, so not a too difficult quest. So, as I quest out in the open world, it's kind of counterproductive to shaman identity, but I rarely drop totems simply because I don't want mobs to aggro them and then get me in trouble. Maybe that's just a problem in dungeons, I'm not really sure. I didn't play too much shaman in classic. But I mean, as you can see here, you still have to be careful, right? Like, this might be a good time to drop a stone skin. I mean, I'm fine, so it's a good opportunity to get my food buff. And then we just keep going.
Work complete.
So I think that this is a good place to wrap up this video. I'm going to head back to town, and I believe the Echo Isles are after this. And so, you know, we're coming along on the Shaman. We're doing pretty well. I mean, I feel like those few times I've gotten my HP pretty low. Probably laziness, probably not going to serve me well in hardcore. But I'm having fun reliving this world. I usually don't go to Durotar at all, even when I was leveling in Wrath Classic. It just wasn't. I usually just don't vibe well with this zone, actually. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.